Hello and welcome to Great British Accountants. I am Sterling Libs, and in this video we are going to explore the best way to pay an au pair. If you are considering having a live-in au pair, what would be the best way to pay them from a tax planning standpoint? Would it be better to pay them personally from your earnings after tax? Or register with HMRC personally as an employer? Or better still, just add them to your company payroll instead if you already have a company. Which one would be the best? Well, if you personally employ an au pair or other domestic staff, broadly speaking, you have the same employment obligations as for those who employ staff in a business. You might therefore think that adding the au pair to the company's payroll might save a great deal of extra hassle. For example, the au pair would be included in the firm's workplace pension, which would save you having to set up a scheme especially for the au pair. However, there are tax and NI issues to consider here. Let's begin by looking at company tax deduction. By making the au pair an employee of the company rather than of yours individually, the au pair's wages won't count as a personal bill, but as a company liability. This means that the company will be entitled to corporation tax relief, whereas employing an au pair directly would not entitle you to any deduction. However, it's not all straightforward. Let's consider benefit in kind. Where your company employs your au pair, it counts as a taxable benefit in kind for you. But compared with paying them out of your net of tax and NI salary, there are financial advantages here. Let's look at the tax charges and NI savings. The best way to work out the overall tax and NI effect is to compare the positions where, on the one hand, you pay out of the net salary, while on the other, you take a reduced salary, but the company employs the au pair. There is a clear overall advantage to the latter. So, where is the saving made? The saving arises because, unlike salary, you won't pay national insurance on benefits in kind. The amount you'll save will be between 2% and 12% of whatever the au pair's pay is. The savings are greatest where your salary, before reducing it to account for the au pair's wages, is below the national insurance upper earnings limit. That's 50,000 for 2020, 2021 and 2021, 2022. Even where you take dividends to top up your income. For example, you are a director and shareholder of yours truly. In 2020, 2021, your salary is set at 26,000 with additional income drawn as dividends. You employ Yanis as a nanny and pay her £16,000 per year. In April of 2021, you switched Yanis' contract to yours truly limited and reduced your salary correspondingly. This saves you approximately £2,000 for the year. Now, let's consider something related to salary sacrifice. If you are looking to use your company to employ an au pair, or nanny, or other domestic staff, you'll need to be careful not to trigger the optional remuneration rules, which would cancel any tax advantage. In order to avoid a problem, ensure you don't use a salary sacrifice arrangement. This shouldn't be a problem as a director's remuneration is rarely a formal contractual arrangement. However, ensure you are familiar with the rules. In closing, by putting the au pair in your company payroll. You would save some administrative time as you wouldn't need a separate payroll or pensions. However, if your salary is less than £50,000, you could also save tax and NI by adjusting your remuneration to pay the au pair from the company. How does this work? You see, if you're going to pay the au pair, for example, £16,000, this money, if you don't employ the au pair through your company, would necessarily come from your net earnings that you take. Now, for what we've already talked about, the tax advantages of it, if you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to reduce my salary by this £16,000, first of all, you bring your taxable limit down as well. So if you take dividends, you'll probably be taxed on your dividends on the lower threshold, not on the higher threshold, and you'll have a lot of tax savings by doing that. Just ensure this doesn't constitute a salary sacrifice to avoid problems. If you need help with setting this up tax efficiently, why not get in touch? This information was brought to you by Great British Accountants. We are business cash flow specialists and tax advisors. We help business owners to have strong financials and profitable businesses, and we ensure that we help them mitigate their exposure to high tax situations, thus helping them not to overpay tax but pay only what they should legally pay and not a penny more. If you need help or support to be more profitable in your business or to stop your business losing money unnecessarily, why not call 0208 146 0545 or mobile 079 7055 0865 and speak to an advisor. Or you can also send an email to sterling@greatbritishaccountant.uk. And our website is www.greatbritishaccountant.uk. We can come and do an audit of your business systems, processes, and tax compliance status to see where potential problems might be and show you how to fix them. This audit will be free of charge. You actually have nothing to lose, but much to gain from the report we will give you. So, I hope you'll take us on our word and get some help if you need it. Till next time, be sure to take good care of yourself and your business. Thanks for listening.